So I wanted to make this quick little video regarding the beauty of having these type of water bottles. You see, when you have a water bottle that has a straw in it, you got your gloves on. Gloves on here. Your hands aren't free, right? So if you have a water bottle, you have to take the tap off and drink it. And you have these on. All you got to do is this. You don't have to worry about it. But if you have to use your hands and you don't have a straw and you have to mess with it and everything, and it's just a lot harder. So having a straw in your water bottle, the best. This is a Hydro Flask, by the way. Right on there. Over and out. All right, we're just gonna let this video roll. Check this out, guys. So I made the intro to this video where I'm actually in the gym, showing you guys the difficulty. Not difficulty, I guess it's an inconvenience, because I do see people pulling it off. If you just have your hand wraps and you're out there throwing around and stuff like that, this probably won't be that difficult to do. You've got a water bottle or a flask like this is a Hydro Flask, and yeah, you got your hands that are liberated. Open it up, drink away, you're good. Okay, same thing with this one. I see a lot of people using their blender bottles. They'll have some kind of like drink in there, like a pre-workout, sometimes even protein or whatever, and you got to flick it open. This one in particular, I got these at Costco, and it's called the blender bottle. You have to press the button in here, right? Boom, open it up. Okay, cool, right on. And you'll see a lot of cyclists use this type of water bottle, and this one's pretty neat because it just has a little knob here you can twist, that way the water doesn't spill, but they rarely spill. If they ever do, some of them don't, doesn't matter. You fill up your water bottle and boom, hands are free, boom, 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 drink away. But what happens now, you already did your jump rope, you already did your warm-ups, you already did your shadow boxing, and now you got to go hit the bag, right? Sometimes you'll be hitting that bag for, depending on what your coach is doing, what your intentions are, where you're at in your training. You might be going for anywhere from, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 8 rounds, 12 rounds. Yes. I have yet to, myself personally, I'm good with 6 rounds. But, and I can still go, but you start to lose technique, your fatigue. I'd rather build up, the conditioning to get there via other methods, not strictly hitting the heavy bag, maybe hitting the double end bag or hitting the aqua bags, but the heavy bag itself. So, but where I'm going way too into another zone with this, where I wanted to go is like, a lot of times when you do have these particular types of water bottles like this, and you're wearing your gloves, right? Check this out. Let's just say, in our case, our heavy bags are in one end of the room. So you get anywhere from a minute, that's the tradition here. You get a minute rest in between 3-minute rounds. Our coach goes anywhere from 30 seconds to 45 seconds, right? So by the time you go over there, you get to your water bottle, you say you've got one of these. Oops, there you go, and I just dropped the other ones. That's kind of, I'm not, look, I either have to open it with my mouth or get to my water bottle, take off my gloves, because unless I put it up against my body like this, undo this, boom, take my swig of water, okay? There we go. One way. And let me get the other water bottle that I just dropped. Yeah, these videos are kind of raw, no scripting allowed. Same thing with this one. If you've got, even just to grab it, it's a little bit awkward, Jeez, I got all this. It's a little bit awkward, I got to do this. And yeah, you can squeeze it, drink this way, right? But it's cumbersome to say the least, right? Like I said, once again, if you're just got your hand wraps and you're still not in, no problem. Hand wraps are not gonna. Okay, so last but not least, and there's all sorts of water bottles, guys. Last but not least, man, I don't even know if I can pull this one off. I seriously doubt it. You've got this one, all right, which is basically a blender bottle. So for you guys out there that have your, pre-workout, whatever, there's no, I can try to do it with my mandible to try to open that little, but it's not working, man. And I would, once again, have to take my gloves off, press this button, which this little button's really cool because I see a lot of times where you got, myself included, you got a protein powder in there and you're shaking it up and this doesn't snap all the way down and boom, it opens up and you got a big old spillage going on there. So where am I going with this? Where am I going with this, guys? Okay. And I'm not saying I discovered this. This was a mere happenstance, which was like a coincidence per se. But here I am, once again, boxing gloves. They're 16 ounces, by the way. Ringside. Okay, I'm out there, boom, 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 hitting, just getting my combos in and doing this and that. I'm sweaty, this and that. Boom, the bell rings. You get 30 seconds, 45 seconds, even a minute to get to your water, and coach is cool, you call it agua or water break, whatever. So the cool thing about having this particular type of water bottle is even if I have to grab it with my own two hands, it's got a straw. Let's just say, right? I got my gloves, and I put it in a place where I can get to it. I can just go and sip away, boom. Versus of having to take off my gloves, put them on. And the only reason I'm adamant, I'd say adamant, this is more of a convenience factor of going with this particular type of water bottle. It doesn't have to be this brand. This is a Hydro Flask. I got this one at Costco. Is the convenience factor. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first saw the straw thing, I was like, it's kind of interesting. But the reason I ended up with this water bottle with the glaze is that it came, there was two to a pack. One of them had the straw, the other one was this type. And my son was getting ready to go to UC Merced, and he needed to get some. So I bought that 2-pack, and he really didn't care for this. So I said, I'll take it. And like I said, it was a total happenstance that I took it to the gym, and I noticed a bunch of guys were taking their gloves off and this to get to their water bottle, because check this out, we have a water machine, but it's just to refill your bottles. It's not like like a typical water fountain where you press and the water comes out. No, it has a little sensor, so you put your water bottle under there. So this thing just I get there. The first thing I do, that's the very first thing I do when I get to the gym, is that boom, I fill this bad boy up, boom, close it up, put it in a area where I can get to it. Might even be on the ring, on the edge of the ring or wherever, where I know I'm gonna be working out. And it makes it so convenient. So that's how I ended up with this water bottle. It wasn't intended, I want something with a straw or this, yada, 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 et cetera, et cetera. It was absolute happenstance. So there it is, guys. It's the Hydro Flask. I don't know if you guys can see it. Try to put it up to the boom. And it's got the straw on top. Very, very, very easy to clean. Super easy to clean, I just throw this bad boy in the dishwasher. It's stainless steel inside, I just throw this sucker in the dishwasher. And that was the rant of the day. I don't want to get stuck on the recovery because I'm just doing the one workout per day where I was doing twice. But in the evening, you guys will notice in the video I posted earlier yesterday, I'm sorry, because I'm recording a day in advance so I can stay on track with the videos. You will notice that I went for a walk. So that's what I'm doing now, guys. So I'll see how that goes. And so far, so good. I actually felt invigorated when I did the walk yesterday. I noticed that when I go and I do twice a day workouts. If I continue on that, by Wednesday, I'm starting to feel it. I'm not like as chirpy or as I'm not feeling it per se. So today is Wednesday, and I'm feeling pretty good. Class starts at 1 o'clock. I have my first meal at 11, and tomorrow I'll go over some of the, what I'm actually eating and if the weight's coming off or not, which it's not coming off as dramatically as I expected, but it's coming off. So stay tuned, guys. Over and out. Boxing Over 50. Take it easy, guys.